You know what's funny about RuneScape? It's a game where we like to torture ourselves, spending countless hours on meaningless stuff like getting cool pixels that oftentimes don't even help us progress in the game. And that's exactly what I will be doing today. We are going for a pet, although at least in my defense, it's one of the rarest pets. Okay, admittedly, that is only half true. We're going for Scorpia's offspring, but even though Scorpia is one of the quickest bosses to kill and one of the more common bosses to get on a per kill basis, there is only just over 12,000 people who have this pet. And to make matters worse, this pet is literally one of the oldest pets in the game, coming out 8 years ago on March 19th, 2015. This should be one of the most common pets in the game, but it's not. And there are a lot of justified reasons for that. It's annoying to kill with its healing mechanic, dying to BKers fairly often isn't everyone's cup of tea, and its drops are just plain garbage. There's really no reason to kill this boss unless you're an Iron Man hunting for the 2 really cheap shards, or a main looking for the pet. And I just so happen to be a main looking for the pet. But I'm not going to go about this in a boring way. I want to be able to streamline this process and get the pet as fast as possible, because we know this boss is trash. Take a look at the high scores. This boss is so quick to kill, and yet the #1 person in all of RuneScape only has a 15k kill count. Now, yes, that is high, but that is literally the highest KC of Scorpia, a boss that has been around for 10 years. So I will be tag teaming this boss with my main, who is ultimately the main DPSer of the group, the one who wants the kill and is chasing the pet. Then we have my Zerker, the Freezer, and the slightly less DPSer to just damage it enough to help kill it while ignoring the healers, but not so much damage that it's yoinking half my kills. Now that all of that is said, let's begin. This video is sponsored by Rargh Everyday Earbuds, the earbuds that look, feel, and sound amazing. With optimal gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit, these earbuds are so comfortable and they will never budge. They offer 8 hours of playtime, have a 32-hour battery life, and come in at half the price compared to other premium audio brands. There's a reason why they have tens of thousands of 5-star reviews. I love the fact that Rargh earbuds have both a noise isolation mode and an awareness mode. If you want to be totally immersed and block out all outside noise, you can. And if you'd rather be able to hear your surroundings while listening to your favorite podcast while out on some errands, you can do that as well. They're also extremely durable. You can accidentally leave them in the washing machine or out in the rain and they still sound as good as new. So if you'd like to snag yourself a pair of Rarghs, make sure to go down to the description, click that link, or go to buyrarghcon.com/Rargh and you can get 15% off your order and free shipping. And a big thanks to Rarghcon for sponsoring today's video. This is going to be the main account, the account that actually wants to get the pet drop. So of course, we're trying to maximize our DPS, and that is really our only goal with this, to get the drop over the alt. So a Cursed Scepter all day long, absolutely crucial in this insane DPS. The Occult Necklace and the Tormented Bracelet also give a nice plus 15% damage boosting gear. I could be 4-iteming. I don't want to because I risk basically nothing, and I don't want to have to worry about getting on Protect item if I get attacked. I'm sure I'm going to be dying quite a bit during this grind, and honestly, that extra stress for only slightly faster kills, and I mean ever so marginally faster kills, it's just not worth it to me because 2 accounts will be attacking Scorpia, and it's going to die really quick regardless. So plus 15 prayer, plus 75 magic, 15% damage boost. We're looking really good here, really cheap setup. And the bank for the main account, 7.75 mil for all of our regearing, which again is pretty much nothing. It's the supplies that are more expensive. I definitely won't be using all of this, I don't think, at least. I might have to buy more ether. I think if I have to purchase anything else, it's gonna be that, and I'll let you guys know if I do. And now we have the alt account, the Freezer, and the little extra DPS needed to actually get the Scorpia kill down without even touching the healers. The whole point in having the alt is to really ignore the healers and the extra DPS from the barrage that I'll be casting on this alt account. And we're at 94 mage, so we're gonna hit every time. It's very easy to hit Scorpia. We have 58 magic, plus 10 magic boosting, because of course we do have the occult. I didn't want to overdo the damage boosting gear because I really do not want to get any KC on this account whatsoever. If I start bringing on the Accursed Scepter and Tormented Bracelets, I'm gonna start getting KC on this account. The only point of this account is to freeze and to do minimal DPS just so I can ignore the healers. Also, an incredibly cheap setup, virtually risking nothing. I mean, we're going to risk more because our inventory, but our gear, we risk nothing because this account will die if we get attacked. And on the alt account, just like my main, of course, we have a very quick re-gear and then our inventory items. Starting off with 9,000 ancient ice sacks. I have absolutely no idea if that's going to be enough or not, but if I buy any more items, whether it's ice sacks, restores, food, whatever, I will, of course, let you guys know, but 8.64 mil starting. All right, before we head down there, let's take a look at the starting kill count. Let's go down to Scorpia. We are going to be starting with 307 kills, so keep that in mind. The Odium Shard 3 is 67k, and the Malediction Shard 3 is 35k. So those are dirt cheap. They will be cool to get. I would like to greenlog this, and I would like to think that going for the pet will greenlock this. So I am excited to get that done. Reminder to get my alt some stamina potions next time because he is walking slow. Although once we're here, we don't need to walk around at all, which is the fun part. Now, and a lot of people hear alts, they think of some super sweaty method, and I guess playing 2 accounts by default makes it fairly sweaty. All he does is auto cast ancient magics. We actually want to protect from range, already messing that up. All he does is freeze. All he does is do some extra DPS, and we can tear right through Scorpia and get him down insanely quick, ignore the healers, and we have our first kill coming up. There we go. And we're going to stand actually back a little bit, so let's get back. I don't even know if I'm going to focus on picking up the loot too much. I don't even see it. The Rune Scimitar? Did my alt just... Oh, no! See, that's why I don't have damage boosting gear. How did Mage Sticks get the Rune Simi? No way that happens regularly. Now, all right, that just got me kind of nervous. So this is what a really simple kill looks like. Click once on the alt, click once on the main, and he was gunning right for me, and we still froze him in time. And then you just sit back, relax, let the accounts do the work, make sure the prayer's up, make sure your HP doesn't fall too low, because Scorpia does get unfrozen sometimes. Now, he's a bit close, so he might get like 1-2 hits max into us. But honestly, that's okay. Next trip, I'll just make sure I bring more food and I'm more prepared for that. It also seems to have been a fluke, the fact that my alt got the first kill there. That was painfully annoying seeing that happen, but it is what it is. There's sometimes you even kill it so darn fast that the healers don't even really spawn. Or they spawn, but they don't actually have a chance to heal. I was hoping that would be right there, but this is still an example of a really, really quick kill where he doesn't get unfrozen. Most kills, I would say, look like that. And there's the first unique at 355 KC, the Odium Shard 3. Man, it's painful seeing it at 42.5k. We're gonna go and bank because that whole trip was just me on like half HP, trying to get food from the boss to eat, taking food off my alt account. Absolute mess. My Mage Sticks account, my alt, actually has 7 kills as well, guys. 7 kills. So I might take the Occult Necklet off of him and opt for less DPS on him because he should really just be the freezer. He can't be doing that much DPS. Oh, another Odium Shard. Where's the Malediction? I'm still trying to get this green log. Oh my gosh, no way. No way. No, I don't have a Ring of Wealth on. That really sucks. That's insane, dude. There it is. The Malediction Shard. Now, I guarantee someone in my clan chat's gonna be like, oh, let's go kill Rargh. Oh, I didn't mean to run out. Oh, God, don't leave my all by himself. I guarantee, yeah. Oh, I fucking told you. They make the same 3 jokes all day long, guys. It's awful. Somebody save me. Just finished what I thought was a really solid trip. 154 kills. Technically 162 because my alt did get 8 of those kills incredibly fast. Only took about an hour and a half of time. So we are averaging over 100 kills an hour. Another Malediction Shard. At least this one isn't getting announced to my entire CC because it's just dirt cheap. And this is going to be the 1000th kill on the account. Now, of course, for this video, it's technically only 693. But man, these trips just last freaking forever. As you can see, I can't really pick up anything in my inventory, even with the looting bag. And I'm using my alts to pick up everything that my main can't. So I'm waiting till it spawns and then running over and picking it up. It's an absolute mess. I'm going to have to grab a looting bag for my alt as well. And we get another Odium Shard coming up. It's funny. So I'm killing like 110 or so an hour. And the average between the Odium and the Malediction is 1 in 128. So I'm literally getting about 1 an hour, a little rarer than that, 1 every hour in like 10 minutes or so, it seems like. Yup, there's another malediction shard. Now they're all showing up. Kill 1079. Okay, we're all gonna play a little game. I want everyone to head down to the comments right now, and I want you to guess how many shards you think I'm gonna get during this video. Combine both malediction and odiums together. How many total shard 3s am I gonna get? Leave your comment down below. I'm curious to see how many people get close. I think it's gonna be a lot. Guess high. Oh my gosh, a dragonstone. I don't even want to know the rarity. I'll show it on screen. I'm not gonna look it up now to depress myself. And odium takes the lead with 4 odium shards with only 3 maledictions. Who will win? My vote is odium. I'm on team odium. Oh no. Oh no. That is not ideal. Not what you want to see. 2,000 kills. We are at 2,000 kills, and the drop rate for the pet is technically 1 in 2016. However, my alt has been getting lots of kills as well, so we're technically past that. Not for the video, but for the accounts. All my accounts, we're past pet drop rate. 73. I have 73 kills on my alt. I know what everyone's thinking. If my alt gets it, I'm still gonna end the video. It's either that or you're thinking the meme number. I'm gonna stop recording all of the shards I'm getting because honestly, every clip is just gonna be shard, shard, shard. Oh my gosh, another shard. Whoa, crazy, right? We're still playing the game. Still get your votes in, how many we're gonna get, who's gonna win. That's it. I've gotten every single rare drop table item except the shield left half. That's 1 in 8K, so I'm not really expecting to get that, but I also got the dragon spear, which I have looked up at this point, and it's over 1 in 10K, sadly enough, but oh, yeah. I mean, the pet would be nice, right? Another milestone, a big milestone this time because we are 1,000 over the drop rate. 3,000 kills exactly, and no pet. Not looking good. I'll be honest. I am struggling now. I am struggling. I expect this to be around a 20-hour grind, and it's been about 27 hours. Probably a bit more because I have 100 on mage sticks. So like 28-ish hours. If I had to estimate. It's been a while. Rank 661. That's actually pretty insane when you think about it. For a boss that's been around since 2014. 10 years ago, Scorpia came out. And in 3 days, I can get a rank this cool. Not too bad. I'm just gonna start giggling at these items I'm getting. So something really odd here at this boss is that the pet is 1 out of 2016. So due to the pre-rolled malediction and odium shard table, Scorpia's offspring is 1 out of 128th rarer than its intended 1 out of 2K rarity. So I suppose it's impossible to get a malediction shard or an odium shard and the pet. You can't get both. It's impossible. So if you get an odium or a malediction, there's just 0 chance at getting a roll for the pet, which I find kind of odd and weird. And if it's a bug, why haven't they fixed it? I mean, they're definitely not going to fix it because they would have, but it's still odd. Man, I was daydreaming hard. I knew 4,000 was coming up, but I am in such an autopilot mode right now where I'm just going through the motions. But that's over 4,000 KC on the main account on Rargh. The alt Mage Sticks has 139. He was at completely 0 at the start of this little challenge I gave to myself. So I guess in total between the two accounts, 4,140 kills. Yes, I'm going insane. I am losing my mind. I am now 97 magic. I went from 94 to 97 magic just being an alt. Nothing else. There's no other mage training. If I could, I mean, this is now the best way to get 99 magic, just pet hunting, I suppose. 10,582. That's how many kills it took me to get the baby mole pet after years of grinding, really. You'd think after that, I'd have learned my lesson that pet hunting just really is not my thing and I should just stay away from it because this is painful. This is a little bit more painful because I've been like literally grinding like 12-hour days for the past 4 days trying to get this pet, hoping I can get this pet for the video. I think what's most painful about it is that this kill right here that you're watching, it is no more or less likely than getting the pet than the first kill I've killed in this video. Because it's not like it gains potential with every kill. No, every kill I get is a flat 1 in 2016. It rolls the die every time and either I get it or I don't. And I just haven't hit it yet. I just have not hit it yet. Oh my god, it happened. Oh my god, it happened. Get out. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I didn't think it's gonna happen. Oh my god, about time. Oh my god, guys. I needed this. I fucking needed this more than you know. 4,691 KC later, we get the pet. The Scorpia's offspring. Team Odium won as well. We did have one extra Odium shard, so that is 16 to 13. So Team Odium, rise up. Love to see that. It's funny, in the bank, it reflects something differently. Of course, I died a whole bunch of times. 30.3 mil is the total loot that I've kept from both accounts. And yeah, of course, I lost a lot of it. I didn't pick up a lot of it, to be honest. After all these hours of doing it, you get very lazy trying to bank, and you just want to extend trips as long as possible. But 30.3 mil in loot total from everything I've picked up, and didn't lose from a PKer. 30.3 mil earned in GP. Mage Sticks cost 21 mil, Rargh cost 16 mil. It's funny, if I died early in a trip, Mage Sticks definitely has the more expensive death because of the Ancient Ice Sacks. If I die later in the trip, Rargh technically had the bigger cost because I had a whole bunch of GP on me that I earned, of course, through getting the kills. He was the main loot collector because he was the one actually getting the drops. So the Rargh cost technically is more expensive because a lot of those deaths were very late in the trip. Although the cost won't reflect here, it will just reflect in a lower revenue because I was losing drops that I had gotten. So Rargh upfront cost much less, but Rargh definitely lost more and brought down the total GP earned. Who knows what it would have been if, you know, if I didn't die. But with 26 deaths in total, I mean, expect to die quite a bit when you do this method. But even with 13 deaths each on the accounts, 36.85 mil in total spent between both accounts for only spending a net of 6.5 mil, which breaks the total average per kill. And if you can see up top, we did subtract the 307 starting kills we had, and I'm adding Mage Sticks kills in there as well. So all of that, the difference comes out to 1,442 GP per kill, which means if you go drop rate, let's say you get the pet exactly 2,016 kills in, which you only have a 63% chance of doing so to get it on 2016 or before. But let's just say, for sake of argument, you get it on the exact amount of KC that it is, rarity-wise, 2.9 mil is what you'd be spending. So it's a very cheap pet, very quick pet, all things considered. I just got really unlucky going nearly like 2.5 times the drop rate, but it was a fun grind. But this is more of a realistic number if you do this method. I get not everyone has an alt, but grab a friend. Spend a few days there. Total Rargh kills, 4,691, 4,384 in this video, though, of course, because I did start with the 307. Total Mage Sticks kills, 157. And it's funny, the deaths 13 and 13, that's a bit misleading because these accounts never really died together. Most people who come in there and PK, they actually PK alone, not really so much in a giant group. So usually one account would be cannon fodder and the other would just run for the hills. I never really got to pick which account lived or died. It's just whichever one was targeted. Deaths weren't that big of a deal. I died 26 times in total between the accounts. And as you could see, I still didn't really spend that much money in total to get this pet. Now, the chance, just some cool statistics about getting 484 kills at Scorpia. I decided to calculate the chance of getting at least one pet in that time. And to calculate that, you find the chance of not getting the pet every single kill, which is that horrible looking decimal. You take that decimal and you put it to the power of how many kills you actually have gotten or want to get, because usually if you find these statistics, it's more to see your chances of getting it in X amount of kills. So in this many kills, 4,848, that is the chance of not getting the pet. That's about 9% right there. So to find the chance of getting the pet, we just take 1 and then subtract that 9%, and that gets us at the cheeky 91%. Now, again, that's the chance of at least one pet. And we're going to wrap up this video with showing my rank, 221, which is absolutely absurd to me. If you guys want a nice, easy pet to grind, a nice way to get some easy boss ranks, here you go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.